How y'all doing? I am back with another episode, How to Move to Thailand. I know it's been a little bit. Pretty much we just been really busy, but I think it was time to kind of get this video out there again. You know, how's things been going in Thailand and, you know, just this is what's going on, right? So first of all, I'm at my favorite coffee shop. I enjoy, you know, supporting the locals, my local friends, and I'd rather get coffee here than those big corporation coffees. So let's kind of get into the topic a bit. You know, things that the common questions that I keep getting, and what are the things that you wish you would have known before moving to Thailand? So this is going to be totally unscripted. If I could kind of get into it. So first things first, I mean, the first time I came to here in Thailand, like during like April, like the heat was out of control, right? So pretty much in April and March and even May can be the hottest months here in Thailand, and it can get extremely hot. So if you're someone who struggles with the heat and so forth, you may want to reconsider around those times, you know, coming here to Thailand, you know, especially if you're heat sensitive, you know, and most importantly. And just really quick to let you all know, if you're someone who's looking to move to Thailand, you're looking for some guidance, we actually created a comprehensive ebook. And I would like to say it's more than an ebook. It is a whole guideline from, you know, visas, jobs, remote jobs, kind of like, you know, how much you should have personally before you even consider moving here to Thailand. So we actually created a free quiz. You can check that out, or you can grab our ebook if you're looking for any guidance far as like here in coming here in to Thailand, just to let you know. So now let's talk about more things. So what I wish I've known that, you know, far as like these ATM machines, right? Like they add up pretty quick. It'll cost you, say if you're pulling out money, no matter how much it is, say you're trying to pull out $30 from the ATM here, it's going to cost a $7 fee for the ATM. And we're not even going to talk about what your bank may charge you from internationally. So when I first came here, like I was like, when I look at the extra fees that my mind was about to explode. I can't believe I spent so much money on ATM fees. So what I would recommend is pulling out a more substantial amount of money, so you know you're not going to get hit over the head with these ATM fees, because believe me, it's going to add up really quick. So be mindful and be careful. Now, other things that come to mind. So I wish I'd known a bit that how important it is to have, you know, proper insurance. And I know this topic is not the most popular topic about insurance, but believe me, like, man, I had to come out of pocket for like an accident that I had a few years ago. And I wish I've known these things, right? Like, how dare me come here and not making sure I'm protected in case any accident, right? Because I'm not in my home country. Like, what insurance I have? Anything go wrong? Medical checks, some emergency happened, and then I'm now trying to scramble. So luckily I had savings in my account, so that wasn't an issue. But guess what? If I had insurance, I would have been reimbursed for it, right? So I would have actually saved money. So this is a huge mistake, and it's a huge costly mistake that people make, right? They run into some emergency. Even just 2 days ago, I seen this dude, his arm was banged up really bad. And I just like, man, I hope you're good or whatever. He told me he was in a motorbike accident or whatever. And I said, man, I totally get it. And I said to the gentleman, like, hopefully you have insurance, man, because I've been there and done that through accidents. And you know what he told me? I don't have insurance. Guess what? He said he had to come out of pocket, and I already know that it cost him. And you know what was the kicker? It was an unexpected cost, right? So be careful for the unexpected costs. Now, Another thing, I wish I would have not just booked a long stay before me coming here. What do I mean by that? I wish I would have checked around different areas before I decided to where move. Whether I'm moving to Bangkok, Phuket, Chiang Mai, I rather kind of get to see the different areas and make sure I'm comfortable with the area first before I decide to shell out the money, right? And I'm not happy, right? I don't like the area. I don't see myself being here. And guess what? That's on me. Sorry, you lost it. You know, you have to stay here to your duration. So I would highly recommend, you know, don't just because you see all the nice, beautiful bells and whistles, don't get pressured into, you need to get to this place right away or it may be gone. Yes, in most cases, places do go fast here, but there will always be options. So be mindful, take your time, bounce around. Book a few days of a hotel and bounce around to different areas before you decide to kind of do a long stay and then kind of regretting it later, right? Now, let's talk about other things. And I hope you guys are going to watch this video because I'm going to be dropping a lot of like nuggets that people face. Here, another thing that come to mind, what other thing I wish you know, it takes a bit time to find your community, to find your friends. And what do I mean by that? Like, yes, Bangkok could feel like a big city or whatever. Phuket is not as easy finding people that you kind of like feel like you kind of relate to, right? Because there's so many people coming here on different journeys, right? Some people coming here, they looking to kind of reset. Some people come here through their different trauma. They decided not to deal with their trauma, so they kind of looking to kind of trauma dump on people. And, you know, we're not perfect. I'm not here. We all been through experiences, right? But we have to be mindful for that. I wish I'd known, like, to kind of taking my time, getting to know people first and not kind of say, okay, yeah, let's be friends. Let's be that, you know, like, no, I want to really kind of vet people that I'm getting to know because I'm an open book. I love to have great conversations, but sometimes people get it misconstrued. Oh, let's be best of friends. Oh, let's hang out. You know, like, oh, let's kind of take our time here. I don't know your intentions. I don't know what you know. So I think it's something to be mindful. Now, another thing that come to mind before you come in to move here, make sure you're going to decide ahead of time what remote job are you going to actually be doing if that's the case. If you're not retired, you're not coming here on a pension, don't wing it. I've seen so many people wing it, right? I've winged it, but in different scenarios. Winged it meaning, in my case, just kind of booking places for long term. Let me just book this place for 30 days. But I see people winging it. Let me find an online job when I get here. I'm going to try to figure out. Don't wing it, especially if you don't have the proper savings, because if you decide to kind of like wing things, it's going to definitely, you know, it's going to be very tricky and scary. So I recommend don't put yourself in that situation, right? Don't put yourself in that situation. Don't go by all these YouTubers or video people who just kind of throwing things out there and saying how easy it is, because they're not talking about the other side, which is they're ending up having to go back to their country, right? Because what they thought they saw, they thought things were going to be easy. Oh, let me get here, figure it out. Let me book a ticket. That's not the case. Another thing, one thing I wish I'd known, I could have applied for a multiple entry in my country before I came here and having to do these unnecessary, you know, visa runs, which they're cracking down on a bit more. That's going to be a whole nother separate video to kind of talk about these things, but it's very important to, you know, they are cracking down on these visas and these border run things. So I would highly recommend for you to look at your situation. Whether you're looking to come here short term, you have multiple entries that you could apply in country, wherever you're at in the States or in country, right? Or decide ahead of time on your specific situation, right? Where you are going to essentially, what visa is going to essentially pertain to you as a whole, right? because we're here in all these different scenarios. So I need you to take this truly, truly serious, because things is getting very tricky here in Thailand, and things are changing by the day, by the week. And I'm sure you guys see what's going on. And now, lastly, another thing that I wish I've known before moving here. And I'm not going to say perfect. I wish I've known how peaceful things can be, right? Sometimes it takes yourself to moving yourself out of certain environments and realize how peaceful things can be when you decide to move yourself in different scenarios. So I didn't want to kind of draw this video out. I just wanted to create a relatable video, which, so many different scenarios, but common scenarios that we all are going to face, or that you potentially face, considering moving to Thailand or moving to Thailand. So if this video was helpful, if you can give us a like, a subscribe, and let me know, like, are you planning to come move here in Thailand in the coming 2026? And what are the things that, you wish you have known when you were researching your life, potentially moving here to Thailand? So, as we always say, it's not bye, but see you soon in the lands of smiles.